Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn about a IP address. This is the most important concept in networking. First, start with the IP stands for Internet Protocol. An IP address is a logical address assigned to a device on a network. It helps identify a device and allows device to communicate with each other over the network. Just like your house has a physical address that helps people to find your home. For example, imagine you have a laptop, smartphone, and smart TV connected to your home Wi-Fi. All these devices need network address so they can communicate. Your router usually has an private IP addresses to those devices. You might see address such as 192.168.1.10 for your laptop and 192.168.1.11 for your phone and 192.168.1.12 for your smart TV. This address helps identify the device inside your local network. Now let's look into the two major versions of a IP address. First IPv4 and second one is IPv6. The first the first and most commonly encountered version is IPv4. IPv4 uses 32-bit and is normally written as 4 numbers separated by dots. For example, 192.168.1.10 is an IPv4 address. Each section is called an octet and each octet can have value from 0 to 255. Because IPv4 uses 32-bit, it provides around 4.3 billion possible addresses. That sounds like a huge number, but there are billions of internet connected devices around the world. Because the number of available IPv4 addresses is limited. So what they do, network technologies such as IP private IP addressers, the NAT become very important. The second version is IPv6. IPv6 was developed partly because the world needed a much larger address space. IPv6 uses 128 bits, so it can provide an extremely large number of unique addresses. An IPv6 address looks very different from IPv4. For example, you can see in the screen. IP address comes in a different types based on how they are used and assigned. Now let's understand another important concept: public IP and private IP. A private IP address is normally used inside a local network, such as your home, office, or school network. Common private IPv4 ranges include and mentioned in a table. For example, your laptop might have private IP address like a 192.168.1.10. Your smartphone could have 192.168.1.11. These addresses are used inside your local network. The public IP address, on the other hand, is used for communication over the public internet. Your internet service provider, means ISP, assigns public IP connectivity to your home or network. When you access a website on the internet, your private device typically communicates through the router, and network address translator or a NAT allows multiple devices using a private addresses to share internet connectivity through a public IP address. Here a simple real world example. Imagine you have 5 devices a laptop, two phones, a smart TV, and a tablet. All five devices might have different IP addresses inside your home network. However, when they access the internet, they can share the same public IP address through your router or NAT. Now let's talk about a static and dynamic IP address. A static IP address is a address that is configured to remain the same unless someone changes it. Static address can be useful for servers, network device, and other systems where you want to predictable address. A dynamic address is assigned automatically, usually using a DHCP server, which stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It follows DORA process. When you connect your laptop on your home Wi-Fi, your router can automatically give your laptop to an IP address. Later, that address may change depending on the network configuration and lease. Let's take a simple example. You connected your phone to a home Wi-Fi today and it receives 192.168.1.10, and tomorrow it might receive 192.168.1.12. You didn't manually configure it and network automatically assigned the address. So let's quick summarize. An IP address is a logical address used to identify a network interface and help device communicate over the network. There are two major versions, IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 is 32 bits and look like 192.168.1.10. IPv6 uses 128 bit and looks something like a 2001 colon BD8 colon 11 1 or 11. IP address can be public and private, and they can be static and dynamically assigned. IP address are commonly used inside a local network, while public IP address are used communication across the public internet. And remember a simple example: if your device is like a house and the IP address is like a address of your home, it helps network communication find where the device can be reached. Thank you. If you found this video is useful, subscribe to my channel for more simple network and cybersecurity explanation. See you in the next video. Bye bye.